Good morning, Flosstube friends. Take 4 of Flosstube number 2. Uploading is not for the faint of heart. I got cut off when I was showing this kitchen piece. A cheerful disposition is one that allows a tea kettle to sing while up to its neck in hot water. We've had this for so many years. Definitely kept me focused on how not to lose it at times when life happens. You see this is done with 2 colors of DMC. Again, the blues and the double matte to bring out both of the colors. Done on Ada. I believe this is 18 count Ada. Designer unknown. I'm not sure I can find that designer for you, but I'll try. Another more recent, finely finished object. This little house needlework, hands to work, hearts to God. Another precious life verse. I think that is one that Vanna loves. Hey Vanna, I hope you find me. I love you and your beautiful work and videos. So this is the finished piece. You see the sheep again. You'll notice a pattern of gold frames. We do go with a more traditional look in our home just because of the furniture we've accumulated and that traditional taste. This was done on linen, 32 count. I believe that's white linen. Then after a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Scotland this spring with my husband, we brought back several historic cross-stitch kits for me to do to remember our trip. This was from Roslyn Chapel. All proceeds from the sales of their gift shop go back into the maintenance of the chapel. And of course the kit came with everything. This is the finished piece. Also done on I believe an Ada 14 count, which was in the kit. The designer said these colors were selected to represent the colors found in the Scottish countryside. You'll see that angel, delightful angel playing bagpipes. The date of the building of the chapel, 1446. The fleur-de-lis representing the family's connection to French nobility and the beautiful chapel. This we will frame as a special reminder of that amazing trip. Then one that called to me when I was in the stitch niche one day, I believe I was in there with birthday money. It's called Life on Sampler Hill. Again, the Scarlet House. And this finished piece is on a darker linen. I'm so sorry I don't ever pay attention to the names of these linens. I really am going to start doing that. So you see the blue house, of course. Had to have the blue house, the funny birds. But I think it was the animals on the hill that called to me. Sheep, a little brown dog, maybe red cow. Not sure if that's a cow. That animal was not supposed to be that color. I did that by mistake and decided to leave it. So the unnamed animal, red, which I'm calling a cow. The birds at the top, the little blue birds, were actually done 1/1. That was my first experience with that in many years. I'll have to show you a big piece I did next week. That was 1/1. But this was fun. No problem for those little small birds. And of course the pink flowers in the big black basket. So Life on Sampler Hill. Let me show you some whips and we'll close this out and hope that this upload works. This piece is my focus for a finish because I had put it away after a mistake and truly almost forgotten about it. I was able to frog the mistake, and you see what I have left is the finishing of the tree. There will be another sheep, three more flowers, the hill and the border on the bottom. Also done on a beautiful linen from the stitch niche. Blue house, sheep. Such a quaint pattern. So this one is by Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's called Count Your Blessings. This finish will be a fun addition to our walls. I also chose another piece for a remembrance of our Scotland trip. Came back with a new love for unicorns. I had never paid any attention to unicorns before, but they're all over Scotland. Very historic significance. This pattern is long dog samplers again, and it is called dank worth. You see, we have 4 unicorns in this one. So many beautiful historic motifs. Love that one. This project I decided to do 1/1. It is on 36 count linen, and I'll show you my small start. We have a unicorn. The design in the middle that looks like a dog bone is actually a big urn or basket for flowers. And then the flower motif at the bottom there, where you see the beginning of 2017 or whatever year this is completed. But is that not the most beautiful flower motif you've ever seen? The colors, the combination of the flower with the buds framed with that border, it's just gorgeous. I've enjoyed stitching 1/1. But I do find that I have to be in a good place with my light and be concentrating to stay focused on this. It will be a very large piece. So, a sweet reminder of that time in Europe. It does not appear that I do very many smalls. I need to get into that maybe a little more. But after seeing Nell last year show her Celtic Santas, little yellow house crafts, I had to order Celtic Santa Scotland, and I also ordered the Welsh Santa for my husband. So Scotland Santa is almost finished. I would be thrilled if this could hang on our tree this year. You see what is left is mostly the beading, a little bit more stitching. I love his kilt and what will be the beautiful Celtic cross. He will have that funny beard if I figure out how to do that. I actually enjoyed the perforated paper. I was not sure that I would, but it is lots of fun to stitch on. So, Scotland Santa from Mill Hill. I do not have the picture of the completed design, but this is familiar, I think, to most of you. This is Frosted Pumpkin Autumn Sampler. So we have 2 finished, one about 1/3 of the way done. Done on a brown even weave. These stitches are some of the most fun because each little square completes and you think, oh, a finish. So this will be this size. Obviously it will not be ready for this fall, maybe next year. I hope I can pull this one back out soon. It's fun. We enjoy the beautiful architecture and history when we are able to travel. And after a trip to Mount Vernon with the children Several years ago, when we went to Virginia for a dear friend's daughter's wedding, we came back and ordered this off eBay. It is from the Mount Vernon gift shop. And this one is called East Front because that is the view of the house. I can't tell if that's blurring for you. So you see the fall foliage around the home, the beautiful Potomac River at the bottom. This was also a kit, and so I used the 14 count 8, this is 18 count Aida that was in the kit with the DMC fibers. But I'm almost finished with Mount Vernon, the house, and you see the trees and the sky. A long way to go until I get to the Potomac River. This is a relaxing stitch because of the big blocks of color, which I do not mind stitching. I may be weird, but I don't get bored. It's relaxing to me. So again, a souvenir or a reminder of a trip that our family enjoyed. And friends, that's it for Flosstube number 2. I apologize for the disaster of the end being posted first, the beginning being cut off. Hopefully you will see this by this evening or tomorrow. This is Wednesday morning, September 13th. And I thank you for your patience and also for those lovely comments and suggestions. I'm beginning to feel more and more welcome by this community and so excited to be a part of it. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your stitching. Hopefully more next week. Thank you. Bye.